Jai Hind all of you. We are doing the chapter 2 linear equations in one variable. Do you remember what are the topics we discussed in the previous class, children? Yes, solving the linear equations and application of linear equations. Today we are going to study solving equations having the variable on both sides. As you know, an equation is the equality of the values of two expressions. Do you remember, children? Consider this equation, what you are seeing, 2x minus 3 equal to 7. Here the two expressions are 2x minus 3 and 7. In most examples that we have come across so far, the RHS is just a number, correct? But this need not always be so. Instead, both the sides of the equation could have expressions with variables. So we are going to see examples on this. For example, consider this equation 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 2. Here you can see expressions with a variable on both the sides of the equation. The expression on the LHS is 2x minus 3 and the expression on the RHS is x plus 2. So dear students, let us solve these type of equations in today's class. So all of you ready? Okay. Students, shall we start our problems? Okay. Our first example is solve 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 2. Okay. Now, here you can see this is an equation and on either side of equal to sign there are two expressions. Understand? So, left hand side you can see an expression, also right hand side you can see another expression. So, how to solve this? We need to make the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side. Understand? So, whenever you do this type of equation solving, you want to make all the variables on LHS and all the numbers on the RHS. Shall we start? Okay. So, first you want to write solution. Yes. So, just we can write the equation once again, 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 2. Yes. Now you see on the LHS the variable is 2x. There are two terms, 2x and minus 3. So, 2x is the variable term and minus 3 is the constant term. Similarly, right side you can see x is the variable term and 2 is the constant term. Okay. So, what we are doing now? We are taking this x to LHS and this minus 3 to RHS. Transposing. Okay. So, you know whenever we transpose, the sign of the term is changing. That means positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive. Similarly, multiplication transposes becomes division. Division on transposing becomes multiplication. Okay. So, what is the next step? Can you say? Yes. So, 2x we are writing as it is and this x term I am transposing to LHS. So, what is the sign of x here? Positive. So, when it is transposed it becomes negative sign. So, minus x. Clear? Now, equal to RHS, the constant term is plus 2, correct? And LHS from this minus 3 we are transposing to this side. So, it becomes plus 3. Understood, children? Okay. So, we made all the variables on one side and numbers on the other side. Now, you know how to subtract, addition, everything you know. So, what is 2x minus x? You know x means the coefficient is 1. So, you just want to add or subtract the coefficients. So, here the coefficient is 2 and here minus 1. And can you say what is 2 minus 1? Yes, it is 1. So you will get 1x equal to our 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay children. So what is 1x? X. It is x equal to 5. So this is the solution of the problem. Understood? So once more I am reminding you, whenever we are going to solve an equation where there are expressions on both the sides, what we want to do is bring all the variables to LHS and take all the numbers to RHS. Okay? Yes, hope you understood. Now you see the second problem. What is the second problem? Solve 5x plus 7 by 2 equal to 3 by 2x minus 14. Okay, so here you can see some fractions also. So don't bother about that. The process is as the same as we did in the first problem. What is the procedure? You want to collect all the variable terms to LHS and numbers to RHS. So the same thing only we are going to do here also. Yes, so we can start the solution. Okay, just write the given equation. 5x plus 7 by 2 equal to 3 by 2x minus 14. Now children, you say in LHS who is the variable term? 5x, and in RHS who is the variable term? 3 by 2x. So just you bring this 3 by 2x to the LHS side. Okay, so next step is 5x. When this 3 by 2x is transposed to LHS, what happens to this sign here? See, this is actually 3 by 2 is the coefficient of x. Okay, 3 by 2 is the coefficient of x. So, and this is positive fraction. So, when this fraction is taken to LHS, it becomes minus 3 by 2x. Understood? So, we are transposing this variable to LHS. See the sign of the coefficient, it is plus, and when transposed it becomes negative. Now equal to, see the right hand side who is there? Already there is minus 14, and LHS, this term we want to transpose here. So here you see plus 7 by 2. When it is transposed, it becomes minus 7 by 2. Okay. So what we done here? All the variable term came to LHS and all the numbers came to RHS. Now our usual procedure. We want to, because there is fraction here, in addition and subtraction, during fractions what we will do? Yes, we will find the LCM for adding and subtracting. The same thing only we are doing here also. So next step is, you see 5x, here minus 3x, but only denominator here is 2. So because we want to subtract this, we need to find out the LCM. And you know 5x means there is no denominator, so it means here is 1. So can you say the LCM for 1 and 2? Yes, it is 2. So next step, you just put the LCM to common denominator. You studied in previous classes how to add and subtract by finding LCM. So first what we will do, because here is 1, we want to convert into this LCM denominator. So you know 1, 2 is 2, correct? So that 2 you want to multiply by 5 also. So it is 5 into 2 x. Okay. And because second term is having already the denominator 2, the numerator has no change. So it is minus 3x. Understood children? Now see the RHS. Here also you can see minus 14 and minus 7 by 2. and minus 14 has no denominator, so we can take it as 1. Therefore, here also the LCM is 2. So, how will you do for the first fraction? Convert into the denominator LCM. So, 1 into 2. So, that 2 is multiplied by numerator also. So, it becomes, don't forget the sign, here it is negative. So, minus 14 multiplied by 2 minus, here you see the LCM and the denominators are common, same. So, no change in the numerator, it is minus 7. Understood, children? So, this type of problems you want to apply LCM. Now, we can add. Yes. What is 5 into 2x? Yes, 10x minus 3x, denominator 2 equal to, what is 14 into 2? Yes, 28. So, it is minus 28 minus 7 by 2. Now, again, what is 10x minus 3x? 10 minus 3 is 7. So, next step it becomes 7x by 2 equal to, here you see both are minus term. So, what you want to do? Add and put the negative sign. Okay. So, what is 28 and 7 added? 35. So, we get minus 35 by 2. Everybody want to do this calculations in the working column of your notebook. Okay. Yes. Now, you see we got 7x by 2 equal to minus 35 by 2. Now, what will you do here? Yes. Again you see 7x by 2, we want to find the value of x. So, what we are doing? We want to transpose this 2 onto the right side. Correct? We only want this x term. So, 2 when transposed to right side, what it becomes? It becomes multiplication, because here by 2 division, when transposed it becomes multiplication. So, what we can write then? 7x equal to, already there is minus 35 by 2 and this 2 is transposed, becomes into 2. Okay. Now, you see this 2 and this 2 we can reduce. Okay. 1 2 is 2, 1 2 is 2. So, the next step 7x equal to minus 35. Now, you see 1 7 is more there, means 7 we want to transpose now because we want the value of x. So, you see 7 into x, no? So, 7 into x when transposed it becomes division. So, thus we are getting x equal to minus 35 divided by 7. Okay. Now, you see 35 by 7. How many 7s are 35? 5 7s are 35. So, 1 7 is 7, 5 7s are 35. Thus, we are getting minus 5 by 1, that is minus 5. So, what is the required solution? X is equal to minus 5. Understood, children? So, this type of problem you want to do very carefully. You want to find the LCM and do the calculations very carefully. Okay. Now, you see a question. Solve 5x plus 1 by 2 equal to minus 2x. Okay. You see in the LHS there are two terms. 5x is a term, 1 by 2 is a fraction, equal to RHS is alone having one term, that is minus 2x, variable term. So, what you want to do, children? You want to transpose this minus 2x on LHS and bring this 1 by 2 on RHS. Okay. So, start the solution. Write the equation once again. 5x plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 2x. And what I said? This becomes 5x minus 2x I am taking to LHS. So, plus 2x. Negative when transposed becomes positive, equal to this 1 by 2 I am taking to RHS. What is the sign of 1 by 2? Plus. So, it becomes minus 1 by 2. Now you see children, what is 5x plus 2x? 7x. So 7x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now what is the next step? We want the value of x, but here it is 7x. 7x again multiplication. So transpose 7, it becomes division. And you see here 7 into x. What is the division when you become? It divides 7. So we are getting next x equal to minus 1 by 2. This becomes divisions, no? So divided by 7. Okay, because here already 1 by 2 is there. I wrote this 7 as division by 7. Okay, now what we can do? You studied in lower classes. When you convert division into multiplication, the second term is becoming its reciprocal. So minus 1 by 2 first term. This division I made multiplication. What is the reciprocal of 7? 7 means 7 by 1. So its reciprocal is 1 by 7. Okay children? Yes. So next step, x is equal to, yes, say all of you. Here two fractions when multiply, what you do? Multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So what is minus 1 into 1? Yes, it is minus 1. And what is 2 into 7? Yes, it is 14. Okay, so therefore our x value is minus 1 by 14. Okay, so these are some different forms of linear equations we are solving. Okay, now you see children, here is another type of problem. What is the question? X is equal to 4 by 5 into x plus 10. So here x plus 10 on the right side is written in a bracket and it is multiplied by 4 by 5. Whenever you see a bracket, what will you do? Yes, we want to open the bracket. Okay, so that is the method what we are applying here. Yes, so we can start solution. Just write the equation x equal to 4 by 5 into x plus 10. So what I told, you want to open the bracket. So next step, x is equal to, when we are opening the bracket, you want to multiply the outside term 1 by 1. That is, first you want to multiply this term 4 by 5 into x. Okay, then we want to multiply 4 by 5 into the second term 10. So what is 4 by 5 into x? When you are multiplying 4 into x, what is that? Yes, 4x by 5. Okay, we are multiplying the numerators because x means, what is the meaning of x? X means x by 1. So 4 into x, 4x, 5 into 1 is 5. Okay, so that is the meaning. Then plus, here it is plus sign. Now 4 by 5 into 10. What is 4 into 10? 40. Again 5, here no number, so 1. So 5 into 1 is 5. Understood? So we opened the bracket. This is the second step. Now as usual, what we want to do? Collect all the x terms to one side and numbers on the right hand side. So next step, it is x, and here you see 4x by 5, and we are transposing this to this side, means its sign is positive here, and when it is transposed to LHS, it becomes negative. So x minus 4x by 5 equal to, here what you see, 40 by 5. Okay, now you see first we can simplify this term. You see 40 and 5. 40 by 5, it's very simple. 40 by 5. How many 5s are 40? Yes, 8 5s are 40. So here we can reduce. 1 5 is 5. 8 5s are 40. So it becomes 8 by 1, that is 8. So it's simplified. Okay. So now what you are doing? We got RHS 8. Now see the LHS. LHS, what you can do here? Correct. You want to find the LCM. And now you see here the denominator 1 and here 5. So the LCM is 5. So common denominator LCM 5. And here because it is 1, we want to multiply by 5. That 5 you are multiplying by numerator also. What is x into 5? 5x. So it becomes 5x minus, here because it is 5, no change in the numerator. So it is 4x equal to, right hand side it is 8. Okay children. Now again next step. What is 5x minus 4x? 5 minus 4 is 1. So 1x by 5 equal to 8. Now what you want to do? Yes, because we want to find the value of x, this denominator by 5 is transposed to RHS. So division when transposed, it becomes multiplication. Therefore the next step is 1x means, yes, it is x. So x equal to 8. This 5 is transposed and becomes multiplication. Okay, and what is 8 into 5? Yes, it is 8 5s are 40. Understand? Therefore our solution is x is equal to 40. Okay, clear? Yes, this is all very simple problems. The more effort is how we are simplifying carefully. That is only you want to take more care. Otherwise they are very easy problems. Okay. Now children, see the next question. What is written here? 2x by 3 plus 1 equal to 7x by 15 plus 3. Yes, what you want to do? Yes, make the variables on one side and numbers on other side. So start the solution. 2x by 3 plus 1 equal to 7x by 15 plus 3. This is the given equation. Now transposing the variables on one side and numbers on the other side, what you get? 2x by 3. This 7x by 15, I transpose to LHS, it becomes negative fraction. Okay. So minus 7x by 15. Understood? Equal to, right hand side you see already 3 is there. And now you take this plus 1 to this side, it becomes minus 1. Okay. Now next step, you see again we have two fractions. We want to find the LCM. So left hand side, what is the LCM of 3 and 15? Yes, if you have confusion, you just do this way. Okay, prime factorization, this method. So 3, 1 3 is 3, 5 3s are 15, 1 1. So big numbers or any confusion you are having, you can apply this method. Okay, so LCM is 15 here. 3 into 5, 15. So write 15 as the LCM. Now after finding the LCM, you want to convert the denominators to the LCM number. Now see the first denominator, what is it? 3. 3 into how much is 15? Yes, 5. So multiply numerator and denominator by 5. So 3, I wrote here 15 into 5. So what is the numerator then? 2x you want to multiply by 5. Now second fraction, you see there is no change because 15 is the denominator. So minus 7x equal to, what is 3 minus 1? 2. Yes. Now you see we want to multiply this term. What is 2x into 5? 2 into 5 is 10. So we are getting 10x minus 7x by 15 equal to 2. Next step, what is 10x minus 7x? Yes, it is 3x. 10 minus 7 is 3. So 10x minus 7x is 3x by 15 is there equal to 2. Now you see this 15 we can transpose first to RHS, and by 15 division it transposed and becomes multiplication. Okay. So next term 3x is equal to 15 I am transposing here and becomes multiplication. Okay, and what is 2 into 15 children? Yes, it is 30. So what is the LHS now? 3x. What is the RHS now? 30. So what we want to transpose now? Yes, we have one 3 here and it is 3 into x. So when transposed it becomes division. So next step we are having x equal to 30 is there by 3 divided by 3. And what is 30 by 3? Yes, 1 3 is 3, 10 3s are 30. So answer is 10. Thus we got the value of x equal to, therefore x value is 10. Okay. Yes children, now your sixth question. What is your sixth question? 2y plus 5 by 3 equals 26 by 3 minus y. Here your variable is y. Okay. Yes. Start the solution. Write the equation once. 2y plus 5 by 3 equals 26 by 3 minus y. Now what we are doing? We are collecting all the variable terms to LHS and numbers to RHS. So 2y, see the variable term here is minus y, and when you transpose here it becomes correct, it is plus y. So plus y equal to, already here it is 26 by 3. So write 26 by 3 and now take this term. What is the term here? Plus 5 by 3, and when you transpose this it becomes minus 5 by 3. Okay. Now your simplification started. What is 2y plus y? Y means 1y. So what are, add the coefficients, 2 plus 1, 3. So we got 3y equal to, now you see this fraction, is it needed to find the LCM? No, because the two fractions are having the same denominator. They are like fractions. Whenever like fractions are coming, you just add or subtract the numerators. Yes, you remember? Okay. So what we want to do? Write the denominator once, 3, and 26 minus 5. We can combine that because they are like fractions. Okay. Now what is the next step? 3y is equal to, what is 26 minus 5? Yes, 21. 21 by 3. Now you see 3y is equal to, can you reduce this 21 by 3? Yes. 1 3 is 3, 7 3s are 21. So you got 7 by 1, that is 7. Okay children. Now, so now your equation became left hand side 3y and right hand side 7. Now what is the step next one? Yes, 3 into y. So we want to transpose this 3, and when it is transposed it becomes division. So y is equal to 7 divided by 3. Because we cannot reduce this term, this itself is our solution. So what is the value of y here? 7 by 3. Understand children? So that is about the different problems we discussed in here. So one by one you want to practice well and do carefully all the simplifications and complete the homework also relating to these problems. I hope all of you understood and practice well. Okay children. So students, do the homework. Exercise number 2.3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 10 problems. Okay children, see you in the next video. Thank you.